Hello everyone, welcome to GV Radio Automation World. Today I came up with one more topic, that is Java 5 features. We'll see what are the different features implemented in the Java 5. Right, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe to it, enable notification for more interesting videos. Right, I will quickly jump into our topic, Java 5 features. What is the first feature? Generics. What is the generics? Right, to allow type safety. Right, to allow the type safety, we will use the generics concept. Right, just quickly let me create one example. Right, we can create a generics, generic classes, generic methods, generic. Right, mostly we will use in the in the list. Right, generics mostly we will use in the list. Right, list of string. Right, if you want to, if you don't, list will what it will collection object will take any type of element. Right, we can store any type of element. Suppose if you try to suppose this is a generic normal list without any generics. This is a general list. Right, I can add either string. Right, I can add string, I can add integer, I can add float. Right, I can add different boolean. Right, I can add employee object. Right, anything I can add. What is the disadvantages of it? What is the disadvantage? Suppose I called some service, it is returned some list like this. Right, without any generics, list can contain any type of data. Right, then I thought first one. Right, I am taking the first one. I thought it may be a integer. Right, I thought it may be a integer. Right, I thought it is a integer. Right, now if I just first thing, right, something ID, we'll make it as ID. Right, first thing what we have to do, we have to typecast. It is a type of object. Right, it is storing as a type of object. So I have to tell, okay, I am retrieving integer, so I have to typecast it. Right, explicitly I have to typecast it. Now what is the second problem? First problem is I have to typecast it. Second problem is class cast exception, because it is a string. I am typecasting to integer, so we are getting class cast exception. Right, we may get interview question also when we will get class cast exception. If we cast, if we are not properly casting, right, if we are typecasting one class to another class, because it is returning one class but we are typecasting to another, compile time issue we will not get, but a runtime issue we will get a class cast exception. Right, these two problems we will get if we try to allow multiple values to store in a string. So to avoid that, introduce a generics concept. That means right, if we have a angular brackets and then string, I want to allow only string. Now immediately what it is saying, it will not allow any other types, it will allow only string, it will not allow integer, float or boolean. Right, and also we no need to typecast it. Right, we no need to typecast it, because we know it is storing only string. It is storing only integer, list of integer, list of string, list of employees, list of students. We know, right? We no need to typecast again explicitly. There is no problem. We will get a typecasting exception, right? Because it is a type safety. We no need to explicitly typecast it, right? That is the one thing advantage of generics. Right, we can also create a generic method. Right, suppose if we create right like this, see, generic list. Right, I can pass right to this right print suppose right print list, this list, integer list, string list. Right, here what we are doing, list of t, type is a t is a type, that means a generic type. Right, we have to mention before the return type. Before the return type also we have to mention what is the type here in the angular brackets, and we are printing what is the type of it. Right, this method is a generic method. It will accept any type of data. Right, any type of data. If we print it, let's see, it will print it. If I create a list of something, right, a list of string. list of integer, list of string already we have, right? List of integer, right? List of integer. Then I can print again, call the print list, right? It will print any type of list. See, string, right? Generic method. That means it will print if you have any scenario like this, you want to print any type of list, collection object, any type of collection object, list object. Then we can create not only list object, we can also create right, it should accept a general normal method also, right? Like void print data, right? We can have a t type, right? We can have also have a same thing like this, right? T type print data. That means we can print any type of data. Suppose print right, I can print string something, hello, I can print something, right? I can print integer, I can print float, I can print, right? Anything. Either we can take a collections or we can take a employee object, right? Anything. T can be any type, right? We can, and classes also can be generic one. Class also we can create a generic one. Class, just we'll see some example, right? Like this, I can create a something box of T. That means it can accept either, see, just it is taking a set value, setter method, getter method. It will take a type of T. That means we have to define in the box type. That means, see, box of string. I can pass either string, either integer, right? Either employee or student, right? Whatever type it is, I can set it, right? Like this, we can create a generic classes also. We can also create a generic classes. This is the right generic method we have seen. Then second one is enhanced for loop, right? We know enhanced for loop, right? How to print the data. This is the enhanced for loop, right? What is enhanced for loop? We will have a, either it is a array or list, either it is a array or list. We can, right, if we have a for right, if it is a string type list, right? What type of list? String type list. List of string, we have to define string. List of integer, list of boolean, list of employees, right? We have to create variable colon list object or array object. Either we can use enhanced for loop on collections or arrays. We can use and print it, right? It is very simple for each loop. Previously we have a index based looping, right? Int I equal to 0, right? Index based looping, right? If we have like this, right? Int I equal to 0, list dot size greater than, right? I plus plus 1, print it, right? Index based. If we require, wherever we require index based, we can go with. If we don't require index, we can simply go with the for each loop, right? That is the second enhancement in the Java 5 feature. And autoboxing and unboxing, right? What is autoboxing and unboxing? It will come when wrapper classes. What are wrapper classes? Wrapper classes are alternative to the primitive types, right? Here, converting primitive type to integer. Converting primitive type to integer is called a autoboxing. Converting wrapper class to, that means object type to primitive type, is called a unboxing. Right, suppose we are creating, right, integer, right? If we get a list dot get of 0, what it is returning? It is returning a integer list, right? We have a int list, okay? We can take a int list dot get of 0. What it will return? Integer, right? Int id, suppose, right? We can get right, list also will return a wrapper class only, right? Wrapper class only. So we will declare just a normal int, okay? And converting primitive type to integer wrapper class is called a boxing, right? Auto boxing, right? It is called a auto boxing, right? Unboxing, auto unboxing means converting again wrapper class to primitive type. primitive type. That is called a list. Here we will get the list. Right, list.add is autoboxing. We are adding a primitive value. Suppose if we add a primitive value, it will convert automatically to wrapper class, because list will not allow primitive types, right? Internally what it will do, it will convert a primitive type to wrapper class. It will do autoboxing. Whenever we will call the right int list.getOff, it is called a unboxing, right? Auto unboxing. I can point to right like this. Wrapper class to primitive type. This is called a unboxing, right? Unboxing, boxing and unboxing. Boxing means what? Autoboxing. Converting primitive to wrapper class is called a autoboxing. Unboxing means again wrapper class to primitive. Unboxing. That is one more feature of the Java 5. And then type safe enums. Type safe enums. We have a enums, right? They have introduced a concept called enum. Suppose if you take previously, if you want to create like this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? We have to create multiple strings, right? Multiple strings we have to create, right? Instead of that, now we can create in enum class. This is a right enum class. Here enum is used to maintain the group of constants of similar type. Enum is used to maintain the group of constants of similar type, either weekdays, either months, or flowers, or fruits, right? If we have similar type of constant we want to store, we will go with the enum, right? What is the enum? In switch case we can pass, we know we can pass integer, we can pass string. Other than that, enum also we can pass in the right switch case. Right, enums are useful representing fixed set of constants like days, status, types. Right, if we have instead of strings, it's better to go with the enum. And one more, Varargs. And one more is the Varargs. What is the Varargs? Right, what is the Varargs? Right, Varargs will take a right Varargs, not a generic one. We will see with the normal one only. Right, a string. Right, we can. Right, what is this? This meaning here we can pass. This is like a string. We can pass either one argument, 2 argument, 3 argument, 4 arguments, any number of arguments we can pass. Suppose if you want to call this method, right? Let me keep this. Let me keep this here. Let me keep it here. Right. Print data, right? You can pass it hello, hold, generics, right? Any number, either one parameter, 2 parameters, 3 parameters, it will take and it will print it, right? That is the advantage of it. That is the advantage of Varargs. That is the advantage of allows passing variable number of arguments. We can pass any number of arguments, 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, any number. Right, that is the advantage of. These are the different features introduced in the Java 5. What is the generics? One is the generics. We can use the generic in the collections mostly we will use, and we can also use generic class, generic methods, right? And enhanced for loop, and then autoboxing, unboxing, type safe enums, right? And then Varargs. These are the different features implemented in the Java 5. Right? If you like the video, please comment it and like and share to your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Right, thanks for watching. Thank you.